Hello and welcome to this reading. Today I'm going to be using the Alice in Wonderland Oracle card deck, as well as some tarot and possibly some of the Witchcraft Therapy Oracle cards here to get some clarification on the message that you need to know right now. Whenever this has come across for you, it could be for you. So go ahead and take a minute to tap in with the energy here, connect in, see which card is calling to you. I'm also using Jones Soda Fortune Caps here. So to get some extra message to go along with what you need to know, you can choose either by the stone or the card that's calling to you. What I do is I also flip them over. So we're going to see what they look like. That could also draw you in if you haven't decided yet. We have Keeping Up, number 40, Immense Effort and Advance. So you're really tired out in life when this one comes up. This will be your message. You're very much needing to push through something here. And I feel like you're ready to almost give up, but you're not the type to give up. So you're going to make it through. Spirit's asking you to stay the course and continue to be dedicated to whatever it is that's taking your time and energy here, because I feel like you were called to it in the first place. And the cap, we have the message, you are an angel, beware of those who collect feathers. So along with feeling burnt out, you could be feeling like there's energy vampires around you, or people almost thwarting your success or trying to throw some kind of black magic your way to prevent you from moving forward. That's what I'm getting with number 1 here. Card number 2 is belong to your own dream, create your own life. So this is where she has the whole sleep, the falling asleep here and falling into Wonderland. And does she possibly think it's a dream, perhaps, once she wakes, but she knows she's changed. Let's see here. The cap says, don't let the past keep you up at night. I feel like you've been stressed out as well. I feel like a lot of stress with this collective today that, you know, you've been kind of in between. I feel like for a lot of these energies, it's going to be similar. Feeling in between who you were and who you are becoming. And this one is about creating your own life. So starting with imagining it first of all, right? Card number 3 is who in the world are you? Okay, so similar messages, right? Similar theme anyway. We have getting to know the new you. So that's quite fitting. And there's an egg here she's sitting on. Something's being birthed. A little bit of a darker, perhaps stranger image with this one. Let's get the cap. This one says, everything is temporary. So that's going quite along with getting to know the new you. You're a new version, and every version is a new version. So let's get started with the readings. You can find it in the timestamp on the video here. If you're watching from the TikTok app, my videos will be on my page posted after this one. So this is reading number 1, card number 1. Let's get some tarot messages. So you definitely are being asked to keep going. I feel like 9 of Wands energy with this collective. But let's see what you need to know. King of Cups. Oh, this one's coming out. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like success is just around the corner. I'm going to get all of them before I read the full spread here. The 7 of Wands. This one was popping out. Page of Swords. So you've been very calm considering what you've been going through is what I'm first of all picking up with King of Cups. This has been a lot of emotional turmoil, inner turbulence kind of feeling, though people wouldn't know it by looking at you. So I feel like this is more how you feel inside, this stress to get something completed, to get to the other side of something with the wheel. And you knew from the start, as I mentioned, that Spirit set you on this course. So you're not going to give up. And it's just like the energy, once you asked for whatever this is for you, it's going to be different for different of you. It's like now there's this perseverance or like resilience needed at this time, because you know you're on the wave towards it, some kind of upward swing or some kind of wave you're catching. That's why it's saying keeping up, because you can almost not keep up with how fast this is coming through. So it's about you keeping up with Spirit, and it's not like a test. I don't really like to use that word, but how it mentions immense effort. Like this is your task. This is your part of this. I don't want to say test, but it's like you're part of this where Spirit is really getting you there, you know, and you want to be there like a snap. So it does take a lot of inner resilience, and that's where you're trusting a lot here. And you're just following the guidance because you know there's something new. So for some of you, this is like that you're actually studying a new course or a new class, something to do with where you're headed with your business. It could be that you're actually enrolled in some kind of college or some kind of course here. For others of you, it is just the school of life, you know, something in your life right now that you have asked to come through, and it is coming through. It's just requiring you to now have to keep up with the shifting energy. So don't give up. I don't think you're going to. We have this one falling out. This is Nine of Swords. So, okay, if today, when you come across this, whenever this reaches you, you're in this Nine of Swords, this is definitely your message. I was mentioning don't give up, and I was saying I don't feel like you will, but now with this, it feels almost like that could be the energy you're kind of tempted to shift into, getting overwhelmed. But that's where it's like, Spirit's also asking you to acknowledge your emotions. Don't just feel like don't have to feel so strong all the time. Know that you can rely on them also to recharge your energy. Not only bring through manifestations, but recharge your energy. Eight of Cups is out. So walk away from this feeling of needing to control everything, needing to know every detail is kind of what I'm getting here. And I don't feel like it necessarily means asking anybody outside of yourself for help with this one, because I feel like this is a very personal endeavor that is sort of like a goal you set out for yourself that you are going to complete, okay? It's around the corner. It's kind of that energy of, you know, any day now, any minute now, things are going to shift. So you're just being asked to keep up with the energy. Let's get some confirmation from these Witchcraft Therapy Oracle cards. Gonna go with the bottom one. Flow. Yeah, you gotta flow with the energy right now. And you have to, if that means, you know, releasing inner blockages as well, walking away from these inner resistance, some kind of inner resistance patterns, you know, that you fell to in the past, but because you've been asked to change into an entirely new person, an entirely new reality, those things can't come along with you. So with the outer reality shifting, the inner reality is having to as well. We had two that fell out here. Speak and be present. Ask Spirit for the help that you need. You're already allowing in now the manifestation of something, right? So also ask for the emotional help that you need to process with the blue as well with this one. And also whatever blockages that could still be in the way, ask for those to be removed for you, okay? And be present. So be present in the here and now. That's all you can tackle. You can't think too much ahead. That's what I'm getting, is like, don't be too forward thinking about certain aspects, the fine details of this manifestation and how everything's going to work out. That's why you're being asked to remain in flow. It is shifting for the better. Know that. And be present meanwhile. Whatever's arising emotionally, allow it to flow. Allow it to flow through you. And know that you're protected, right? Spirit has got you. You're in this sort of bubble. This is some kind of private manifestation that is personal. So you'll know what it is for you. It's going to be individual, as I said, for each of you. Just don't be afraid to ask for help, because ask for wisdom, you'll receive wisdom is kind of what I'm getting with these two together. So stay the course. If this is your message and this resonated, please let me know in the comments below. Like this video, share it if you feel like it could help somebody else. And I'm sending you so much love. Take care, and I hope to see you in my next video. Welcome to your reading for card number 2 in this Alice in Wonderland Oracle card series reading here today. We have Belong to Your Own Dream. Create your own life. So as you dream, you are creating. And it's like your life is your dream, in terms of how we have goals and dreams, right? And I feel like you're on some kind of new level, like you're on some kind of new adventure is what I want to say, because it's Alice's adventure in Wonderland, right? And I feel like you're heading somewhere with Spirit that you've been wanting to be for a long time. There's a theme throughout all of these messages today. And we have, don't let the past keep you up at night with the Cap Fortune, right? I feel like this is like your past version. There's things about yourself that you feel you can't let go of for some reason, but let's get some more information with the tarot. I feel like this has to do with other people viewing you, and especially family for this collective. I feel like being the odd one out in your family, Three of Pentacles reversed as well. It's like a little bit of a fear you have where when you were really choosing yourself, when you were, I said were, but when you were or are really choosing yourself, interesting that I said were because of the past we have in regards to fortune here. This could have been like the past when you chose yourself and you were being yourself and you were kind of mocked, ridiculed, left out. I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles reversed. That's why it's like all these imaginations like that you have for your dream reality. It's kind of what I'm getting, your dream life. They are not able to land. They're not able to ground down because of this past mockery. I'm really hearing mockery. Past way of being excluded also from others when you were being yourself. But, you know, I feel like with the Chariot out, you're going to be moving away from that. Let's see what these ones are. We have King of Swords reversed, Six of Swords reversed. So this is how I'm laying them out. Let's get the message of the Six of Swords here first of all. Reversed. You have to step into more confidence is what I'm seeing right away with these two together. And it's like that whole attitude of, pardon my language, but fuck what they say. It's like, it doesn't matter, because if you're staying asleep your whole life and just always being in this imagination and not being in your reality, not grounding down to reality, then your whole life is going to pass you by and you're never really going to get to experience it. I feel like you are a wild dreamer, okay? You have a lot of imagination. That means you also have the ability to create, and it says so right on this card, create your own life. So if you stay in this daydream, this would be kind of how you'd be walking through your life, half asleep or totally asleep. At least not being in the here and now, because you are so, it's like disassociation. You're disconnected from your here and now. And you need to let the past go. And you need to finally throw this wand forth, the inspiration from Spirit, and let it land, let it grow into something with the Chariot. And this one, it's just your confidence. This is your confidence, your ability to speak up for what you want and what you need. That's blocked right now, because it's like, I feel like people blocked you because they mocked you. I'm totally getting the word mock. So in some form you were emotionally put down for being yourself here. Six of Swords reversed. This is refusing to move forward, because this Six of Swords is all about forward movement, landing on top of the Chariot. This is, you know, no coincidence here. You need to move on from this. And you need to step into courage. Let's get the last one here. Ten of Wands. This is moving on, leaving the past behind, and also leaving baggage and burdens behind. Don't take that with you into where you're headed. So let's put those there. See, because that's what's keeping you from creating something new. And you need to do some inner healing still in regards to hurt that was done from other people outside of yourself here. And I'm really channeling family, like people that were meant to be on your team, kind of, or you thought that they would be on your team. You thought that they'd have your back. Just given the way that you have experienced relationship together, you've been a very kind, caring person, and this just hasn't been reciprocated. But don't let the past keep you up at night either, you know, like don't dwell on it. Just simply step into your confidence. It might take a little bit of work though. Let go, open up. So we're putting let go over here, and we're putting open up over here. Open up to Spirit to bring in the new. And let go of the past, let go of the burdens, let go of the people. If you have to physically, in your physical reality, block some people, you know. I don't even really get the energy of blocking, but it feels like that to you. It's simply like putting boundaries, you know. I'm not saying you have to actually block them. Some of you might have to, but it's blocking that energy from depleting you, because you end up being like almost like a zombie, you know. Gotta call you out here. Ten of Wands, you have too much baggage and you are kind of disassociating from the task at hand, which is to express yourself. So for some of you that means speaking up. For others it's just the way you're going to show up in the world. You're going to be expressing yourself in some new ways. But you have to let go of whatever this is. For some of you it is that you even still step up to be like you line up to be emotionally abused over and over is what I'm getting with this. So you have to open up about your true feelings, about how this makes you feel. And wherever that lands, however that lands for them, it doesn't matter. Last card, align. And that one just flew out. So you need to get clear. Do the dreaming and the meditating, and then see this as even a bow and arrow. Then shoot for it, you know, make it happen. Don't just leave it as an imagination. And I'm getting with the snake here, this is shedding. Shedding the snake's skin, shedding your past, also staying away from people who have snake-like energy. And this is your reading. So how beautiful this all looks together and how much it flows together. I hope this helped you today. Let me know in the comments below, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care until next time. Welcome to reading number 3 here. This is Who in the World Are You? You are somebody who is very unique. I feel like a lot of people can't figure you out. You're constantly changing, constantly evolving. I'm picking up heavy air sign in this. So it could be your sun, moon, or rising here. Getting to know the new you. Welcome to the new version. I feel like this is not your first transformation. We also have everything is temporary. So I feel like you already know that. And now it's like, I feel like excitement energy as well with this new version. Let's get some tarot messages from the Light Seers deck for some confirmation here. We have 6 of Wands reversed, starting out with this here. You're not ready to come out and show this new person, this new version yet. 6 of Swords reversed. There's something to still let go of. Maybe this version is a little bit harder for you to release, even though you've been through many transformations. It's kind of scary. Maybe you're moving into the truest version of yourself, in fact. Knight of Wands reversed. So for your future energy here, it's going to require you to really step out and stand out. That's what I'm getting with these two. Fiery energy. It's like a whole new fire, and you've been fiery before. You've been pretty bold, been very confident and colorful. But this next version is like, I'm hearing like next level, okay? The devil, there's a lot of demons on this next level. There's a lot to face. There's a lot to face. It's like new level, new devil energy I'm also getting. So whatever this is, which is resistance within you, if there's any lingering fear is what I'm picking up, then Spirit is really asking you to remember all the times when you transformed in the past, and remember how you made it through that. So whatever you're imagining is going to be so terrible, so painful, it's not. Sure, it's a new level and it's more intense than the previous time, but it's not anything you can't handle, because you're at this point now anyway. There's no turning back with these two. You can tell from the energy. You're going to be shifting. You have to let go. Let's get 2 more tarot. Lovers reversed. So for some of you, this could be actually to do with losing a lover, a loving relationship, romantic relationship, or it's some soulmate energy. It could be like a best friends. It could be a breakup. That's what I'm getting here. Also, for some of you, it is significant that someone from the past, this last person in your life who touched you in a very deep way, like changed your life, who is part of your last transformation, it's like leaving behind that chapter and stepping into a new one. So I feel a little bit of grief energy with, there's just like a period right now where you're reflecting on the past before you step into the future. That's what I'm getting here, right? You're reflecting on this past situation with, could be the lover that you had that ended up breaking your heart, that led you to your next level, which was in the past. And it's just coming into your now because you're also going through that transition, that transformation. And you're really going to be seen this time. I feel some of you have some very high goals for your life right now. Like you really are stepping into the spotlight online. It could be for some of you. For others of you, like I'm really seeing somebody on stage speaking. You're doing some kind of speaking engagement. You're teaching people. You're helping people. Some of you are singers. This has been coming through a lot in my collective as well. So something with a microphone, I see you on a stage giving some kind of speech or singing. That's where I'm saying the past person or the past people, different soulmates, different lovers that you've had in the past. That's what's scaring you a little bit. It's like they're gonna see me. They're gonna know what I'm up to. And I feel like you're somebody who's been in hiding and you're just getting to know this new version of you. It's like you're not even quite sure you're ready or confident enough to step out with it, you know? And that's where this devil energy has been interfering, because it keeps making you question yourself. But I'm saying from the start, I could tell you're somebody who's been through many transformations, many levels of transformation. So what are you so afraid of? What are you so afraid of? Let's get one last tarot. With your Six of Wands reverse energy, what are you so afraid of? That's the question here. 444, as I look down, the moon. We have the moon energy. So your shadow, you know, your high level intuition. I've been giving readings lately for so many people that are related to being afraid to step into your shadow a bit more and integrate that, because a lot of you come from people pleasing. A lot of you come from not putting yourself first, not prioritizing yourself, not allowing yourself to be seen, not allowing yourself to take no shit. And now with the moon out, it's like, it's time, you know, it's time for you to let them see this new version of you, even the past people that you just wanted to stay in the past. But this is kind of like that energy and that story of the divine is putting you out there so that they can also see where they went wrong karmically in this lifetime with you. All of the past people who did this same pattern to you that forced you to learn a certain lesson, they are going to have to learn that lesson now. So you went through it gracefully. You went through it knowing, like, you were conscious, and you took everything that they threw at you and you transmuted it, and you became the next version, the better version of you. And now they're going to have to do the same. They didn't understand it when you transitioned. They almost thought it was fake. These people thought there was no way. They didn't believe you when you leveled up after their heartbreak towards you, whether that was a deep soulmate friendship or a lover, somebody who was a past lover. They thought they really did you in. They thought that you wouldn't get up and keep going. So that's why if you were to come out of hiding, they would see it. But you're meant to be that instrument of karma here, or that walking tower moment, as people say. This is what you're stepping into, is this new energy of being that for people. It's a new way of loving people. It's more of a tough love, you know, and letting yourself shine and be kind of edified and blessed publicly by spirit is what spirit is asking of you. And I feel like you know this. You have to get to know this bad bitch side. You really do. You have to get to know how powerful you are. We have reframed, so that's what I'm saying. You have to get to know this. If you didn't, what a shame it would be. This one I feel like lands right here with the Six of Wands, Six of Swords reversed. Let's get another one. Align. So we got to align from whatever is throwing you out of alignment with this devil energy and this past energy that put out your flame, that put out your confidence. Because I feel like you just didn't want this past person to see you confident anymore. It's like you wanted to even deny them any bit of seeing anything about you. So now Spirit's like, I want to put you out there. And you're like, what? I thought we were hiding from this and running from this. Ride the fence. So see it from both perspectives. See your past version and how can you integrate that into a present version. It's time to fully integrate the past so that you can move into the future with confidence. That's why it's a little scary. That's why you're a little afraid to step into this new version. I feel like you have been getting to know him or her or them, and you're in love. Like you're in love with yourself now. And this past love, it means nothing. So it doesn't matter. Like I feel like you're in that energy, but a little bit in between. You just need to integrate it. That's why this is here. It's a little bit of resistance. So let me know how this helped you today. I'm wishing you the best. I'm sending you so much love. You deserve to be seen for your beautiful self. You deserve to be seen for your light. You deserve to be inspiring others with their confidence embodying the confidence and just showing it through who you are. And I feel like forget about anybody from the past. Forget about whoever said whatever. Forget about imagining what they're going to say, what they're going to think. You don't even know what they're going to say, what they're going to think. And spirit moves in mysterious ways, you know? So just trust the process. Get into alignment and you're going to feel so at peace because everything's going to like fall into place is what I'm seeing with this reading. So let me know how it resonated for you in the comments below. I'm sending you so much love. Take care of yourself. Until next time.